Yo, YouTube, what is going on? It's Fizzy Bubbler here, and I'm going to show you guys how we cleared the very last boss on the Wrath of the Machine raid. It's pretty simple, it's just really tedious, and it requires a lot of communication, guys. That's what it is. So, what you're going to do off of spawn is you're going to want 2 guardians on each side. 2 guardians on the right, which is me and Koofy. 2 guardians in the middle, you guys will see them eventually, and 2 guardians on the left. Your biggest job right now in this part, in the beginning portion of the rotation, because that's what it is, it's gonna be a rotation, is clearing ads. Middle, left, and right should just be clearing ads right now, and there are going to be a bunch of shanks. What will end up happening, and you guys will see, and I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but that's fine, I just want to make sure I talk about it before the time does come, is there's going to be a captain that spawns with a specific burn on that cannon. What you're going to want to do is try to eliminate him. You don't have to do it in, super fast or anything like that. You kind of want to make sure you do it eventually because time is of the essence. But communicate with your teammate, guys. You're also going to get this thing called empowerment. Only 3 guardians out of the 6 will get it. Remember that. And we'll talk about what empowerment means. So, we dropped the captain here with the shot cannon. I'm going to end up picking it up.
Void is on left.
And what ends up happening is we're going to try to find where our specific servitor is. Ours is Arc, so he's going to come out here. The order is random, guys, so you really need to communicate. Everyone needs to be talking in this part. So what's going to happen is Koofy needs to pick up the orb. The one thing, though, is that if you pick up the cannon, you cannot pick up the orb. What will end up happening is the 3 people that are empowered, 1 needs to be on each side. So 1 empowered on the right, 1 empowered middle, and 1 empowered on left. He will spawn in 4 locations. The inside middle here, behind, farthest back in middle, which is directly behind me right now where you guys spawn, left and right. The empowerment can switch during this time when you're staggering him. The person that's empowered, see, goes and does it again. And now I'm empowered. Like I said, it rotates after you slam it. So now I'm communicating with my teammates. I realize that no one's right, but Koofy ends up going there, so I'm going to rotate right back to the middle. That is important, guys. If you fail to stagger this guy, then it makes it a lot harder. It can take up to 5 rotations. That's the most you got. So you got to make sure you DPS. What I recommend is if you have Titans, which you should have Titans, is to have their bubbles weapons of light. You can have 1 blessing, but weapons is super important. This is where on the 3rd rotation, because he only rotates 3 times on the 3rd one, this is where you want to go all out with your supers. Golden guns, hammers, tethers, the works. You guys want to do as much DPS as you can on this guy. Another tip is if you don't have a Gallahorn or you don't like it, you can always run your sword. Swords are good too because he can't damage you while he's staggered.
Okay.
After that, after the third time you do damage, he's gonna do this thing where he basically is looking to wipe your whole team. What you're gonna want to do, all of you guys need to jump on 1 plate which is behind you. That's pretty much gonna protect you from his little Nova bomb that he does in the air. And then you start all over again at phase 1. And it's pretty much, guys, and I'm just gonna let the video just run. This is pretty much all you're doing the entire time, is constantly just making sure that everyone is on the same page. There are gonna be times where you mess up. Just remember, it's okay to wipe and start over, but keep your composure, guys. We tried doing this. We went into the Wrath of the Machine raid, and we honestly were so exhausted when we reached this part. By the time we took a break and we came back, we did perfectly fine. And now we've cleared it. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's just going to be constantly rotating. You guys can see my point of view of being empowered. I think this clip here, or the next clip that I'm going to put, really shows me using the empowerment. So like I said, you're just rotating, you're trying to take out your captain. There's so many ads. You guys need to clear ads too. That definitely helps. He drops this one, and if you guys notice on our screen, one of our guys is down. That's totally fine. 1 person that picks up the orb, meaning 1 person that doesn't pick up a cannon, can pick up 2 orbs, or even 3. You guys will see Koofy is going to throw 1, and then he's going to go to the left where Game Boy's at, because Game Boy needs to take out his servitor, but he can't pick up the orb. And now we are exactly where we should be. I'm empowered in the middle, and I call it out so my teammates know. And now we're just waiting. Now he spawned behind me. This is where I was talking about, guys. He can spawn here. But there's only 4 parts that he can spawn into. So just remember that. And you're DPSing. Make sure you guys use the cannons too. If you see a cannon on the ground, pick it up, because there should be no reason that no one's using that cannon. The cannons do a lot of DPS to this guy. And now, as you guys see, the most important though, I will say, something that will definitely help you, is calling out after you slam him who is empowered. Make sure you know that. That is so crucial, because so many times we've wiped because we didn't have someone empowered on the side. There it is. Third time, popping my weapons of light here, and we're just DPSing, guys. I'm going to cut towards the end where you guys can see the final part, and pretty much what you have to do. Alrighty guys, this is on our last rotation here. He's going to go one more time to the left. What I forgot to mention to you guys is that if you touch the plates in the back that protect you from his little enragement or his little Nova Bomb, if one person jumps on one plate on accident and then jumps on another, it uses those two plates. So, as you guys can see, this is the last time he's there, and I'm going to rotate towards the middle. This is where ideally I want to be, and I'm going to pop a bubble, weapons of light, right here. You're DPSing, and it just seems like you're about to kill him, right? Word of warning, it's just like Oryx, meaning he's going to rotate, and you're going to need to DPS him in his crit spot, just like you did in Taken King. I'm looking for my heavy ammo here. We're all DPSing here. We're throwing tethers, we're shooting goldies, we're doing as much as we can. And this is his 1% of health. After that, guys, once you kill him, the rewards are yours. You get the emblem. There's also a chest down at the left that can give you another piece of armor or a weapon. But I'll go over what my drops were. Hope you guys did like the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you later.
Exactly.